Oh, you guys got to stop sneaking up on me. It scared me. Well, since you're here, we're doing the 911. I'm actually in parts A now, just getting started. Is that Uncle Bob guy's not with you, is he? He knows I'm building this. He's going to want to drive it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but he's a wild man. And when I mean wild man, just watch this. See what I mean? Wild man. Took his S10 out on the track with 2 Traxxas slashes. That's just crazy. I would have never done that. Okay, I might have. But anyway, let's get back to this. So, what they want us to do first, put in this here washer. We're going to start with that. You don't want grease all over this thing. I'll tell you what. Why don't I just do this and we'll get back to it. I'll get back to you. We'll just slap this differential together real quick, and then there's no point in you guys hanging around here watching. I mean, about 4 minutes in and you guys are probably gone already. Alright, we'll catch you in a minute. Differentials all together. It's just the output gears. They go on either side, and then you actually have your differential gears, which go on across like that. Now we're moving on to the gearbox, which is B5, and the cover would be B4. I know most of you guys probably don't want to see the complete build on this, but I'm going to do the complete build on this and show everyone, in case there are people who are curious about this kit, who maybe have never built a kit before. Let's just say they're used to buying RTRs, and they're already pre-built, and they've been curious about building one. Well, go for it, guys. There's nothing more satisfying than actually building your own kit and having fun with it and driving it afterwards. I mean, sure, it's great to go out and buy a kit that's all done, throw a battery in it, and run it, but when you build a kit, it just makes it that much more special for you, I feel. Alright, in this kit, I did pick up some bearings. We got some Fast Eddie bearings. And guess what, guys? They come with stickers. You don't understand how excited I am when something comes with stickers. You pay all that money for something? I don't care if it's $5. They send you stickers? Dude, crazy. I love it. Awesome. Alright, sorry. Moving on. I'll pull these on out. And then, let's see, we need 2 of these. So, I'm going to have 2 of these guys here. Drop these right on in. I say right on in, but this one's not going right on in. Just like so. Until I drop that one, of course. Alright. And then we're going to drop the diff. And they want the diff positioned. We'll follow the picture. The screws on the outside here. Booyah. Just like that. Alright. I'm going to get prepared for the next part. There's no point in watching me prepare for the next part. And then we will, I don't know if they wanted to put this on quick. But, and then I will pick up from there. You're not watching me pull out screws and screw all these in, but there are 4 screws here that go on this cover here, and those ones are the MA1s, and you need 4 of those, which are 3 by 10 millimeter. Awesome part about building your own kit is, with the instructions from Tamiya anyway, on the side column over here, you can literally take the screw, match it up to where the picture looks like, and they look pretty close. They look pretty identical. So you'll never have to worry about using the wrong screw in the wrong spot, as long as you pay close attention and just be careful. Alright, so let me finish screwing this in, and then we'll pick up to the next one. Alright, so another tip for you guys out there who have not built a kit before, may have bought RTRs. I use a pair of Lexan scissors. I don't use these for trimming bodies, so I'm not real concerned about beating them up. It does beat them up if you use them on plastic. I primarily use them to cut them off, my parts off the trees. And then I take an X-Acto knife and I clean up any flashing. It just makes for a nicer looking kit, maybe a better running kit. There's less debris and mess to get in the way. But back to this. Now we're going to take what they call the counter shaft with a bearing, the M10 they call it. I don't remember what size bearing this is, but I know which one it is. So we'll slide that in, and then from there, on the opposite end, they want us to put this plastic spacer, which I just had and now lost, right here. Yes, that is it. It's a plastic spacer in here, and then on another bearing, which would be this guy here. I'm not sure the size of these bearings because they're not marked in here, and the bag also doesn't tell you what size bearings they are, but I know which ones they are. And I just dropped them all. We'll edit that out. Anyway, putting this back together for the second time. There we go. Bloopers reel. Oh, and they show you to put this all together and grease everything, but I'm running bearings, so I don't really see the point of greasing them. Bearings are sealed on these ones. I did get silicone sealed. And then they show you going instantly into the front damper stay, which is really odd to me. I don't know why they want you to build the damper stay right now when you need to put this in this gearbox right here. But knowing that that's what we're doing, I'll just go ahead and put this in first, and then I'll work on the damper stay. Alright, that's in. And now I have to locate the cap and the screws for this, so we'll be right back again. There's no point in you watching me search through a box for parts. Alright, we've got our cap, and we have our screws. MA1s again, which are 3 by 10 millimeter. I put the 2 screws in there to hold this cap in from that counter shaft that we just put in, right there. I get that line back up. And remember guys, when you're tightening your screws down on Tamiya plastic, do not over tighten. You want them to touch and then give it a little snug, a light snug. Don't torque down on them. You will split the plastic or pull the threads right out of the plastic. The threads you were creating, these are all self-tappers. They're not machine screws. You can probably buy machine screws for this kit or other kits, but I did not. Alright, so there we go. There's our first, that brings up to step 4. I'm going to throw that shock tower together quick. Alright, shock tower, which is B3, and we're going to be putting in the ball ends, 5mm ball ends, brass ball ends for the shocks. And then we also have the, I'm assuming these are going to be the caster arms. Hey, wait a minute. Where are you guys going? You going to the bathroom? Alright, I hope you're back. I don't think they're coming back, guys. Well, I'll continue on for the rest of you guys actually stuck it out this far. Anyway, we're screwing these in. And then, let's see, they want us to go into step 5, which will be putting control arms on and, oh, it looks like a skid plate or something. Alright, so we're getting ready to put our damper stay on, but what we already got done, I didn't make you guys painfully watch through. Put our lower control arms in, 5mm brass balls. I don't know what else you call them. They're brass balls. And I'm assuming this is a skid plate. It does not tell me what it is, but it is B2 on the parts tree. 4 screws, putting it in. This does go on a certain way. This long tab piece, end, whatever, goes towards what I'm assuming is the front. I bet you I'm right. It will fit on there the other way, but then you will notice the holes don't line up. We put our pins in for the control arms. Obviously the cap for the gear up top, and now we're getting ready to put the front wow, sorry guys, brain fart. Front damper stay. 4 screws for that, and those are 3 by 10 millimeter, which is these guys here, and we're gonna go in these 4 holes. No need to sit here and watch me do that. We'll take a bathroom break, like the other guys did that never came back. Or you can go grab some popcorn or drink or something. Yeah, I'll be right here plugging away. Yes, I know I'm going backwards intentionally. I'm trying to make sure it lines up. There it goes, see? We'll see you in a second. Alrighty then. Just so you guys know, if you hang out, I ordered pizza. If you stick around, I'll give you a slice, okay? Just hang out, because that's to teach those other guys that left earlier a lesson. I ordered pizza. Alright, we're going to grease these guys up here. Alright. They call them Gearbox Joint, long and short. I'm going to shove those guys in after I grease them. And then we get to the actually belt pulley that they got going on here. Yep, looks like. I'm not sure if it matters, but let's not take a chance, right? Put those in there. Front damper stays on. Alright, now we're going to be putting this guy on. F1 goes on in that direction. Okay, then we got F2. Goes on like so. Just flops around for now apparently. And then we have this aluminum piece, which is an MA15 pulley stopper, they call it. So I'm sure we got, yes, we do have a flat on the shaft here. Probably want to line that up. This is a very similar setup to the XV01 design. It's not quite the same. It is different. It's very similar, actually. That is, there we go. Tighten this guy up, and I think we're going to be moving on to the next part, because I think this front gearbox is pretty much all set. I'm really surprised that they do not tell you to put Loctite on this either. I really hope that doesn't come out. My other fear of putting Loctite on is I might not ever get it back out, and then we'd really be in trouble if I ever had to replace that, because on the XV01 I got some stones in here and it did tear up the teeth, which in turn jammed the belt up and tore gears up in the gearbox. I had to take that all apart and ended up replacing the front one with aluminum. I haven't done the rear yet because I didn't need to take the rear apart yet, but since we're going to be doing some more work on that, I'm probably going to upgrade that too. But let's turn this page and then we'll move on to step 7, and which just seems to be front steering knuckles and all that good stuff. Alright guys, check this out. Bob? Uncle Bob, you're leaving too? Oh, dude, but there's pizza on the way. Alright, you're lost. So, the remaining of you guys that are actually sticking around for this video this long, check this out. Bob's going to miss out because he left, but this guy here is the C12 and C9. And I believe they're knuckles, steering knuckles. And they looked very similar to the TA03. Well, I bought some for my TA03 and they did not actually work in there. I think these work on a CC01. I might have ordered the wrong ones. I can't remember what happened. I have to figure out, I'll let you guys know what these actually are for. I do have the packaging these came in. But man, they look super similar. I mean, that is, can you, I don't know how well you can see that. Let me just move in, but the shape and everything is very similar. Size and everything. So I'm going to look into these and I will check and see if I can use these or not, if these are going to work, and if they do work, I'll let you guys know, because searching Tamiya's website and other websites, there were really no hop-ups for this. They recommend a set of shocks and some bearings. That's your options. So if these work out, I will totally let you guys know. They do look like they fit pretty well. They fit right in there with without any modification. The arms actually link right up to it. I mean, guys, I think I think these are gonna work. Again, I will mess around with them and I will let you guys know. But that's between you and I, because Uncle Bob left and all those other guys. That's our secret now. Alright, well, let's get started. I think we're getting ready to fall into B. I actually have to just put these together and then attach them to the gearbox, and that'll be the completion of part A. So I will do that. I will show you what that looks like quick, and then we'll end it here, because we don't want these to get too long. They're already pretty boring, I'm sure. Most build videos are pretty boring. And for those of you who fast forwarded to the end, we already ate the pizza. Alright, got our C-hubs together. Steering knuckles. Brass hubs are on. Bearings are in. Output shafts are in, or wheel axle as they call them. Now we just have to attach them to our front gearbox with these guys here, which is a, they list them as a MA7. There's two of those. They're 3x2, 22 millimeter. And then put our drive shafts in, dog bones, drive shafts, whatever you want to call them. I'm not going to argue, don't care. Then we have our screws. They do have a shank on them, so that the arms can slide back and forth freely, which is a 3x14 millimeter. I'll slap those together real quick for you, and then, as I said before, 5 seconds ago, because I'm editing obviously, and time goes faster for you guys than it does for me doing this. So, I'll slap these all on here real quick, and then that'll be the end of our video for today, and then we will pick back up on parts bag B. And I'm trying to also make this all as fast as possible for you guys, so that you're not losing your minds waiting for me to finish this thing and listening to me ramble on. So let's do it, right? Alright. It's faster than this. Slap this all together here, and then we'll call her done. I mean, we'll move on to the next video. You don't need me to see me screw these together. I just gotta throw dog bones back in, drive shafts, sorry. Drive shafts. Dog bones. We call them dog bones. They look like a dog bone, see? So we'll throw the drive shafts back in, or throw the drive shafts in here quick, and then screw this all together, and then we will call this video a wrap. Thanks for watching. For those of you who actually stuck it out, I appreciate it. For those that you left and only watched 4 minutes of the video, I still appreciate it. Thanks for giving me a chance at all. I hope that my videos aren't too boring and annoying and long. I'm trying to somewhat improve on that and keep you guys a bit more entertained, if possible, hence me offering pizza that I can't possibly give you through YouTube, and messing with Uncle Bob, because he's a buddy of mine, and why not? We bust each other's chops as it is, so why not on YouTube, right? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again. Guys, seriously, there's no free pizza. I'm sorry, I was just kidding. I thought you guys would get that. You're still here. Go home. Hopefully, I'll tell you what, I promise, I'll tell you what. Next time, the next video, I'll have cookies. I'll give you cookies. If you come to the next video and you watch my video and you watch it all the end, I'll give you cookies. I promise. See ya.